Hello, and today we are showing Algebra Foundation. There are letters we use in algebra which represents unknown letters, which we call variables. We use letters such as X. You could use any letter actually, but most people use X. And usually there's a number in front of it, which is called the coefficient. And in 5x, the 5 is the coefficient and the x is the variable. In 5x, it is also states that 5 is being multiplied by x. If a variable has no coefficient, we can assume it is 1. We have the equation a plus 2 where a equals 3. We can plug in a for 3, which is 3 plus 2, and which we also know is 5. We can also use fractions and decimals for variable states. For 7j plus 5 minus 8k, when j equals 0.5 and k equals 0.25, we can plug in j for 0.5 and k for 0.25, which we show here. And it shows that 7 is being multiplied by 0.5, which down here shows as 3.5, plus 5 because they are constant, they are not attached to any variable. And then negative 8 multiplied by 0.25, we know a fourth of 8 is 2, so it'll be negative 2. And we just add those together. 3.5 plus 5 is 8.5, minus 2 is 6.5. Combining like terms, constant numbers are numbers that aren't attached to a variable. For the previous question, it would be a 5. Terms is the grouping of variables, coefficients, and constants. So we can do different terms. For example, for this question, 7j is a term, 5 is a term, and negative 8k is a term. So we can say that this equation has 3 terms. Here's the example. 2x plus 3x equals 5. Since 2x and 3x are the same terms, we can combine them together. And this actually works. So if x is equal to 2, 2 times 2 is 4, plus 2 times 3, which is 6. And which is 6 plus 4 equals 10, which is equal to 5 times 2, which also equals 10. So 10 is equal to 10, which we know it works. So if we get equation 5x plus 5 equals 11, if we have to isolate the variable. For 5 is the constant, we should do that first. So if 5 is crossing the equation sign, the equal sign, it becomes a negative to maintain the inequality. So we do 2x equals 11 minus 5, which is 2x equals 6. Then since it's 2x, which is 2 multiplied by x, to get rid of the 2 in front, we just divide by 2 because the opposite of multiplication is division. And since we do 1 on the other side, we have to do it on the other side. So it'll be 2x divided by 2 equals 6 divided by 2, which we know is 3. So x is equal to 3, and we know it works because if we plug it back in, as 2 times 3 plus 5 equals 11, 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 plus 5 equals 11, so 11 equals 11.